1. Which is the first international organization whose principal mission was to maintain peace? League of Nations. 2. Who is the founder of League of Nations? Woodrow Wilson. 3. Headquarters of League of Nations is at Geneva, Switzerland. 4. When was League of Nations found? 10 January 1920. 5. Which was the intergovernmental organization created at the end of the First World War? League of Nations. 6. Who had given the 14-point Statement of Principles for Peace, for the formation of League of Nations? Woodrow Wilson. 7. When was League of Nations dissolved? 20 April 1946. 8. Which is the international organization formed to replace the LAN after the World War II? United Nations Organization (UNO) or United Nations (UN). 9. When was the United Nations (UN) found? 24 October 1945. 10. When is UN Day celebrated every year? 24 October. 11. Who coined the term United Nations? Franklin D. Roosevelt. 12. How many member countries do U.N.O have at present? 193 countries. 13. Where is the headquarter of U.N.O? New York City, U.S. 14. What are the 6 main organs of U.N.O? 1. The General Assembly. 2. The Security Council. 3. The Economic and Social Council. 4. UN Secretariat. 5. The Trusteeship Council. 6. The International Court of Justice. 15. Which institution of the UN is like a Parliament of Nations? The General Assembly. 16. How many countries participated in the first session of UN General Assembly? 51. 17. Who is the President of UN General Assembly at present? September 2019-2020 Tijani Muhammad, Bond, from Nigeria. 18. What is the term length of President of UN General Assembly? 1 year. 19. Who is the first President of UN General Assembly? Mr. Paul-Henri Spaak, Belgium. 20. The UN General Assembly has designated 1992 as International Space Year. 21. Who is the first Indian President of UN General Assembly? Mrs. Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit. 22. When did U.N.O adopt the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? 10 December 1948. 23. Which institution of UN deals with keeping peace throughout the world? The Security Council. 24. In which year was U.N.O awarded the Nobel Peace Prize? 2001. 25. How many members does the UN Security Council have? 15 members. 5 permanent members, 10 elected members, non-permanent members. 26. What is the term length of non-permanent members of UN Security Council? 2 years. 27. Which are the 5 permanent members of Security Council? China, France, United States, United Kingdom and Ireland, Russia. 28. What is the term length of President of UN Security Council? 1 month. 29. Who heads the UN Security Council? President of Security Council. 30. Which institution of the UN coordinates the work of specialized agencies? The Economic and Social Council (ECOSOC). 31. How many members does the Economic and Social Council have? 54 members. 32. What is the term of members of Economic and Social Council? 3 years. 33. Who is the President of the Economic and Social Council? Mona Juul, Norway. 34. How many official languages does U.N.O have? 6. The official languages are Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, Spanish. 35. Who carries out the day-to-day running of UN? The Secretariat. 36. Who is the Secretary-General of UN? Antonio Guterres. From Portugal, Europe, Jan 2017 to 2021. 37. What is the term length of Secretary-General of UN? 5 years. 38. Who is the first Secretary-General? Trygve Lie, from Norway. 39. Who is the second Secretary-General? Dag Hammarskjöld, from Sudan. 40. Name the Secretary-General who died while in office. Dag Hammarskjöld. 41. Who is the first Secretary-General of Asian continent? U Thant, from Burma. 42. Who is the first Secretary-General of East Asia? Ban Ki-moon, South Korea. 43. Who is the first Secretary-General from African continent? Boutros Ghali. 44. Which institution of the UN supervises countries that have become independent recently? The Trusteeship Council. 45. Which organ of UN has suspended its operations since 1994? The Trusteeship Council. 46. Whose recommendations suspends the UN membership? Security Council. 47. What is the full form of ICJ? International Court of Justice. 48. ICJ is called as World Court. 49. ICJ is located at The Hague, Netherlands. 50. Who is the first Indian judge of ICJ? Maharaj Sri Nagendra Singh. 51. How many judges does ICJ have? 15. 52. What is the term length of judges at ICJ? 9 years. 53. Who is the President of ICJ? Abdulqawi Ahmed Yusuf. Somalia, February 2018 to 2021. 54. Who is the Vice President of ICJ? Zhu Hanchen, China, February 2018 to 2021. 55. What is the name of judge from India in ICJ? Dalveer Bandari. June 2012 to 2021. 56. When was the UN Charter of Economic Rights adopted? 12 December 1974. 57. The aims of the UN and the rights and obligations of each member state are given in which document? The UN Charter. 58. According to UN Yearbook, which country first signed the UN Charter? China. 59. What are the parameters to become a member of the UN? 1. It should be a peace-loving nation. 2. It should accept the obligations present in the UN Charter. 3. It should be able and willing to carry out these obligations. 60. Which organization has a flag with 5 concentric white rings and olive branches surrounding it on a blue background? United Nations Organization. 61. Headquarters of IMF International Monetary Fund is at Washington, U.S. 62. Number of member countries of IMF is 189 countries. 63. IMF was established in 27 December 1945. 64. The total AMT IMF can lend to its member countries is $1 trillion. 65. Which organization flag has a variation of the Athens Parthenon above and below the initials, on a blue background? UNESCO. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. 66. When was UNESCO established? 1945. 67. Where is the headquarter of UNESCO? Paris, France. 68. Which is the World Heritage Site Register? UNESCO. 69. Which organization flag has an adult holding aloft a baby in front of a world of latitudinal and longitudinal rings? UNICEF. United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund or United Nations Children Fund. 70. When was UNICEF established? 1946. 71. Where is the headquarter of UNICEF? New York, U.S. 72. Which organization flag has a white circle, surrounded by 5 messengers corresponding to the 5 continents on a blue background? UPU, Universal Postal Union. 73. Where is the headquarter of UPU? Bern, Switzerland. 74. When was UPU established? 1874. 75. Which organization flag has a white serpent wound around a wooden staff, symbol of Greek god Asclepius, on a blue background? WHO, World Health Organization. 76. When was WHO established? 1948. 77. Where is the headquarter of WHO? Geneva, Switzerland. 78. Which organizations has a hand clutching at corn? WFP, World Food Programme. 79. When was WFP established? 1961. 80. Where is the headquarter of WFP? Rome, Italy. 81. Which organizations has a compass rose on a blue background? WMO, World Meteorological Organization. 82. When was WMO established? 1950. 83. Where is the headquarter of WMO? Geneva, Switzerland. 84. Which organizations has a interrupted gear wheel on a blue background? ILO, International Labour Organization. 85. When was ILO established? 1919. 86. When did ILO get Nobel Peace Prize? 1969. 87. Where is the headquarter of ILO? Geneva, Switzerland. 88. Which organizations has a pair of linked anchors on a blue background? IMO, International Maritime Organization. 89. When was IMO established? 1948. 90. Where is the headquarter of IMO? London, UK. 91. Which organization's flag has a Rutherford model on a blue background? IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency. 92. When was IAEA established? 1957. 93. Where is the headquarter of IAEA? Vienna, Austria. 94. What are soldiers sent by UN to prevent violence called? Peacekeeping troops.